What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and today we finally have come to the conclusion which MOC we're gonna make. So if you guys have been watching the poll, there was over 130 votes, and it was very close between Star Wars and Pirates. In fact, Mustafar to be specific, but the one that won, let's just show you guys, ended up being, with just 2% more of the votes, Pirates. So keep in mind, we are definitely going to think about doing Mustafar in the future. That will definitely be something. It might even just be something that we do like a medium-sized MOC with to kind of capture the look. I might do it in my mini MOC series that they come out basically like once a month. That's the plan for them anyways. But yeah, Pirates won. But what we're going to do now actually is just show you guys what we're going to be working with. So this is a 9-foot by 2-foot table. So actually we can fit a lot on here. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown. We got some pieces coming off of Bricklink, and yeah, this should get interesting. But what this episode we're going to do is just kind of give you guys a layout for where everything's going to kind of go. I'd like to get your guys' input as well. But anyways, enough talk. Let's get right into it. Okay, well, we got some pieces for the MOC, and I was actually very surprised how heavy this box was. I didn't expect it to be Lego when I opened it up, but it was. So, some of the pieces that we got a lot of beige and yellow pieces. I do want the fort to be white and yellow, going back to the older late 80s and early 90s look of the soldiers' forts. I'm not sure if it's going to be a blue coat fort or red coat fort, but regardless, I think either of those will work. But yeah, that's what is in this bag, just like some nice little tree pieces and whatnot, more brown pieces, and then we also got a billion of these, well, not a billion, 12, but I think they did a miscount and gave me 13 of these blue base plates, because there's going to be a lot of water. Now, I've been thinking about it. I don't know if I wanted to go with the blue studs, the translucent blue studs for water, but I really like the look of just the typical blue that, has been used for years with the pirate theme. Let me know what you guys prefer. I don't know. I really like the idea of just blue base plates. As simple as it looks, sometimes simple is better, if that makes any sense. And then we got a couple extra pieces. I actually got a Hercules Disney CMF. So I was actually happy to get him. Anyways, that's what was in this package. I think that pretty well, yeah, that does it all. Great seller, by the way, as well. Anyways, I'm going to lay these out, and we'll start getting a vibe for what we're going to do with this MOC. All right, well, we got the layout done. And guys, okay, here's the idea. This is what I'm thinking we're going to do. So right here, big ship battle. We're going to have a pirate ship, maybe a privateer ship, because we're going to get into that, because this MOC's going to have a little bit of a story, which is basically pirates that are up for hire. Have a ship like that there, then have a normal, I'm thinking red coat ship right here. So they're going to be in this epic cannon battle. There's going to be cannons flying and all these guys fighting. So I think it will be awesome. It's a good amount of space, I think, too. It's going to be a little tight, but I think that's enough space for two large pirate ships. And they're probably going to be the Barracuda, the new one that came out in 2020, and the Imperial flagship from 2010, just because those are such fantastic pirate ships. You can't beat them. Then moving on, we're going to have some rowboats going to this mid area here. And what's going to be happening in this section is I'm thinking the fort's going to be right here. So we're going to have a nice sized yellow and white fort. And then right here, we're going to have the colonial type army. Like, where you have cannons and cavalry and you have musketeers and they're all like marching on either side to fight each other. That's what I think is going to happen in this midsection. And it's going to be between blue coats and red coats. So I'm thinking the blue coats hired the privateers to fight the red coats, and the red coats are fighting them. That's the idea anyways. Then moving on, we got, as I knock off one of the lights, that's okay. We got another area of sea, which I think will go really nice. And moving in, we'll have the ancient island. So I'm thinking there's going to be treasure on this. I'm not sure if I want to put pyramids, like kind of make it Aztec-y or whatever. Again, this is not perfectly historically accurate. I'm just kind of doing my own thing. But, you know, making sure everything's in the right time period, right? And yeah, that pretty well does the idea for the MOC. I'll hopefully get some building in, and I'll show you guys kind of, you know, what this MOC's gonna kind of look like. Got that light working again, it was bothering me, but that's the idea. If you guys have any ideas, any suggestions, let me know. What's kind of frustrating is there's literally like just a tiny gap for this MOC. So we'll see if I fill it in. It should be easy enough if we do. And if not, it will just come to right here. So basically though, this is gonna be a 9 by 2 foot MOC. So 18 feet of MOC, that's the biggest MOC I've ever done. Anyways, I'm really excited about this. I'll let you guys know how it goes. We're gonna do a little bit of building on it. But basically this video is just about, you know, kind of getting the layout and yeah, what's it going to look like at the end? It's just all the imaginations going right now. All right, well, we made a little bit more progress. And as you guys know, I like to build, if you don't know, you know now, I like to build with bags of pieces everywhere. Just because, you know, sometimes you look at a piece and you're like, yes, that's going to work, or it's not going to work, right? So this is kind of the vision that I'm, you know, seeing. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. We have a ship right here. Now, one of you guys made the funny comment, you know, oh, I really like this set. Immediately sticks it under his bed. So that is definitely true of the Imperial flagship. I just recently did that, but now we're pulling her out. And I just wanted to get a good size comparison of what this is going to look like, because I don't want to make it too claustrophobic, because I'm going to have the 2020 Barracuda right here. But I think that this will work, because if that's here, then the Barracuda's there, and they're gonna be tight. But if you guys ever watched any of those colonial type battles with ships and whatnot, they like to get in up close and just blast each other with cannons. So I think that's pretty accurate. Then we got these rowboats. Now, bear in mind, the terrain is gonna be a lot more natural looking than this. It's not gonna be just that, but that's kind of what I'm going for. These guys are marching up, and then in this mid area, we're gonna have the blue army on this side, the red army on this side. They're gonna all be in formation, marching up and blasting each other. So there's gonna be this big battle going on that's just absolutely chaotic. Then over here, I'm starting to kind of like get the rockwork and water coming in. I'm trying to get use these little clear pieces to kind of create waves, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna move into here. I'm thinking I'm gonna make actually like a watchtower for the blue coats. And they may be firing on this ship as well, the Imperial flagship, just because it's kind of a team effort. Then you got the pirates, the privateers over here blasting at the flagship. Yeah, this is kind of how it's going. And then the fort's going to be here, like I was saying. But yeah, this is the progress so far. A little over here, it's going to be a little bit more peaceful. There's going to be pirates trying to steal booty, but it's not going to be intense. Like, it's not going to be like as epically attack, you know, big battle going on as over here. I want it to be a little bit more peaceful, just because I don't want the entire MOC to be like gun-ho, I guess. Anyways, that's how it's going. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to do a little bit more building, and then we'll probably wrap up this episode. So we made a bit more progress. As you guys can see, I'm working on this rock work, and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to make it look as natural as I possibly can. I do need quite a bit more slanted pieces. I'm going to have to make another brick link order, which is crazy, but I think it looks pretty good. This is obviously going to look a lot more natural. I have to fill in little details and whatnot, but yeah, I got the little waves moving in. So little by little, and then obviously you guys saw these guys are landing. Now this is going to all be a little bit more organic like we talked about. But yeah, that's probably where we're going to end this. The other thing too is I've come to the conclusion that King Kahuka himself is overseeing this MOC, and you know, I'm going to mix pyramids in with these guys. I know that they don't normally have pyramids, but I'm going to give them like Inca looking pyramids and give us a little bit of a spin on King Kahuka. because I definitely want his kingdom to be in here. It's going to be right here. A little more peaceful, but there's going to still be some action like we talked about. But yeah, that pretty well does the episode. For next episode, what I'm hoping to have done is the tower here, so the watchtower, and then maybe some of the sand work moving into that big battle between the red coats and the blue coats. I think it's going to look lit. Anyways, again, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this. Any suggestions are welcome. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future mock episodes, because I'm gonna try and get 2 of these out a month. That's the goal anyways. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.